Well, more criminals are using drones to smuggle contraband into prisons in this country than ever before. And right here in South Carolina, we report on it almost weekly. Now, the Federal Bureau of Prisons reported nearly 500 drone incursions at federal prisons last year. Some states, like this one, are seeing that problem. Asher Redd visited Kirkland Correctional in Columbia, where the Department of Corrections says drone assaults have become a nightly thing.
The South Carolina Department of Corrections says it is leading the nation in developing systems to detect drone activity over its prisons. So I went inside this maximum security prison to see how officials respond when a drone flies over the fence. A drone takes off. The prison staff gets a cell phone alert. And within seconds, a designated response team searches for a payload of contraband.
We get assaulted nightly. Now we've got payloads as large as 25 pounds. Some of them can carry duffel bags.
Joel Anderson is the director of the South Carolina Department of Corrections. He's seen the desperate measures that inmates take to get drugs, cell phones, and other contraband behind bars. But he says this is a different kind of battle and one that keeps evolving.
As we build a widget, they build one. It just becomes a battle.
Anderson says most of these amateur drone pilots are former inmates who still have connections inside and know the facility's layout. The pilots often camouflage their payloads to blend in with certain parts of the prison grounds.
You have to be right on top of it to be able to see it and detect it.
The drone team confiscates disabled drones and pulls their in-flight data, which often leads law enforcement right to the pilot's front door.
In some cases, our crooks are so smart that they'll fly them in their own yards. And we had one fly and took a picture of his mailbox, and that's how we went and caught him.
Right now, states are allowed to detect drones, but the Federal Aviation Administration prohibits shooting them down or disrupting their frequencies. Anderson agrees that shooting down a drone could be dangerous for folks inside and outside the prison since they often carry deadly drugs.
Yeah, I look at it like this. I save one life from a drone drop in here. I don't care what it costs. It's worth the money.
Anderson says drones wouldn't be as big of an issue if inmates didn't have access to the illegal cell phones they pay people thousands of dollars to smuggle in. The federal government is looking to allow states to use things like radio jamming technology, which would prevent prisoners from even contacting people outside the prison walls in the first place. In Columbia, South Carolina, Asher Redd, Fox News.